What are the critical red flags that Sigma males never ignore when navigating their relationships and personal boundaries? Red flag Sigmas never ignore are not just warnings, they are unbreakable codes these lone wolves live by. Sigma males exist outside the herd, not out of rebellion, but by design. They reject the static of conformity, the weight of others' expectations, and the drama of forced connections. Self-reliant, intuitive, and fiercely protective of their autonomy, they operate by a singular truth. Not all red flags are created equal. While others might dismiss subtle red flags as overthinking, Sigma males see them as neon signs flashing danger to their peace, freedom, and purpose. This isn't arrogance, it's survival. Where most tolerate red flags out of fear, guilt, or fleeting comfort, Sigma males dissect them with surgical precision. They don't debate red flags, they act. A lie isn't just a lie, it's a crack in the foundation of trust. Manipulation isn't love, it's a power play. Complacency isn't chill, it's a mismatch of ambition. For Sigma males, these aren't negotiable flaws. They are evidence of fundamental incompatibility, and they'll cut ties before compromise ever crosses their mind. Sigmas don't give chances to those who disrespect their boundaries. They don't rationalize toxic behavior or cling to relationships out of scarcity. Their loyalty isn't earned by words, but by actions that mirror their core values: integrity, independence, and reciprocity. Every interaction is filtered through a ruthless cost-benefit analysis. Does this person elevate my life or drain it? They'd rather stand alone than kneel to mediocrity, because to a Sigma, solitude isn't loneliness, it's liberation. In this video, we dissect the 6 non-negotiable red flags Sigma male detect and eliminate with zero hesitation. These aren't vague icks or petty gripes. They're the make-or-break signs that reveal whether someone deserves access to their world. From covert narcissism to emotional leeches, we'll break down how Sigma males spot these threats, why they refuse to tolerate them, and how you can adopt the same uncompromising mindset. Stay locked in. This is your blueprint to living untethered, unchained, and unstoppable. Welcome to the Sigma male community, where we break down what it means to live unapologetically on your own terms. 1. Lack of ambition. Sigma males are architects of their destiny, fueled by an unrelenting fire that turns goals into obsessions. For them, ambition isn't a luxury, it's oxygen. They don't just chase success, they hunt it, dissecting every opportunity, refining every skill, and outworking every rival. A person devoid of ambition isn't merely uninteresting to a Sigma, they're a black hole, sucking the vitality from every room they enter. Sigmas thrive in the company of warriors, innovators, and visionaries who redefine limits, not spectators who blame the world for their inertia. To a Sigma, complacency isn't a personality trait, it's a death sentence. They don't demand perfection, but they demand effort. Failure is acceptable if you fought like hell, stagnation is not. Life, to a Sigma, is a battlefield of growth, and if you're not swinging your sword, you're collateral damage. They won't waste time coaxing you off the couch or applauding half-hearted attempts. Sigmas curate their circles like elite guilds. If you're not climbing, you're falling behind. Ambition is their heartbeat, and they'll vanish from anyone who treats life like a waiting room. 2. Disrespect for boundaries. To a Sigma male, boundaries aren't suggestions. They are laws etched in stone. Their time, energy, and solitude are sacred, guarded like a dragon hoards gold. Cross their lines, and you're not just testing patience, you're declaring war on their sovereignty. Sigmas don't explain their boundaries. They enforce them with the precision of a sniper. Pushy interrogations, guilt trips over their need for space, or invasions of privacy. These aren't mistakes. They're acts of disrespect met with immediate exile. This isn't arrogance. It's survival. Sigmas operate in a world where most people mistake kindness for weakness, so they preemptively armor themselves. They don't negotiate with emotional terrorists or tolerate those who mistake their silence for submission. A boundary breaker isn't just removed. They're erased, their presence scrubbed from the Sigma's world like chalk off a board. Sigmas thrive in solitude because they'd rather rule a kingdom of one than kneel in a crowd of parasites. 3. Dishonesty. For Sigma males, truth is non-negotiable, a cornerstone of every interaction. Lies, omissions, or even white deceptions are cracks in the foundation of trust, and Sigmas are master architects who spot flaws before the first brick falls. They are human lie detectors, attuned to micro-expressions, tonal shifts, and the stench of inconsistency. Dishonesty doesn't just irritate them, it insults their intelligence. They'd rather swallow a bitter truth than sip a sweet lie. Once trust shatters, it's irreparable. Sigmas don't work through betrayal. They incinerate the bridge and salt the earth. They've learned that lies are chaos agents, and chaos is the antithesis of their ordered, intentional lives. To a Sigma, authenticity is oxygen, fakery is suffocation. If your words don't align with your actions, you're not just dismissed, you're deadweight, cut loose without a backward glance. You're here because you're wired differently. You don't crave validation, you crave impact. The Sigma male community isn't about fitting in, it's about forging ahead. Whether you're a lone wolf by nature or adopting the mindset, these red flags aren't just warnings, they're your armor. The final red flag? Ignoring your instincts. Sigmas don't second-guess their gut, they weaponize it. Every lesson here is a tool to sharpen your edge, to cut through the noise of a world that rewards conformity. Subscribe, dive deeper, and join the ranks of those who refuse to settle. Because in the end, Sigmas don't chase success, they redefine it. Stay ruthless. Stay unbound. This is your code. 4. Manipulative behavior. Sigma males are sovereigns of their psyche, untouchable, unmoved, and utterly allergic to manipulation. They see through tactics like guilt trips, pity plays, and love bombing with the clarity of a hawk spotting prey. Manipulators mistake their quiet demeanor for pliability, but Sigmas are chess players, always 10 moves ahead. They don't react, they dismantle. Try to gaslight them, and they'll hand you a mirror. Weaponize tears, and they'll hand you a tissue as they walk out the door. Sigmas don't save manipulators. They exile them. Their independence is a fortress, and they'll raise entire relationships before surrendering a single brick of autonomy. Emotional vampires, narcissists, and covert controllers learn quickly. Sigmas don't negotiate with emotional terrorists. Their loyalty is earned through transparency, not theatrics. Cross this line, and you'll find yourself ghosted mid-sentence, your games echoing in empty air. 5. Negative attitude. Sigma males are alchemists. They turn adversity into fuel, obstacles into stepping stones. Negativity, however, is a toxin they refuse to metabolize. Chronic complainers, professional victims, and energy vampires are repelled like opposing magnets. Sigmas respect struggle. They don't respect surrender. They'll lend a hand to someone climbing out of a pit, but they won't linger at the edge listening to excuses for staying in it. Their mindset is simple, either fix it or forget it. Whining without action is weakness, and weakness is contagious. Sigmas curate their environments with ruthless intent, purging pessimists who treat life like a funeral. They are drawn to those who radiate resolve, who meet setbacks with grit, not groans. A Sigma's energy is a finite resource. They won't waste it resuscitating someone who's already given up on themselves. So, there you have it, the 6 red flags that Sigma males never ignore. These signs are crucial for maintaining their independence and peace. Sigma males value their independence and peace above all else, and by spotting these red flags early, they protect themselves from toxic relationships and stay focused on what truly matters. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Sigma Male community for more insights into the Sigma Male mindset. Curious about other Sigma Male traits? Check out our related videos or dive into our playlist on Sigma Male traits for more in-depth content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.